Alright, Sauk Prairie Youth Hockey. It's been a little while since we posted some new content for you. So I'm calling this video, We've Been Busy. We've undertaken a number of improvement projects, largely in part due to generous donations. So I want to share some of those with you. So let's go inside the rink and take a look. Alright, the first project I want to mention goes back to last season. I'm in the boardroom here. If you remember, there was some vandalism of this wall here with some huge holes in the drywall. So, Donnie Kleist and KGL Construction took care of that for us. Looks beautiful, so big thank you for taking care of that. Second project I want to highlight has to do with these light fixtures underneath the bleachers here. Remember the old ones? They were pretty ratty looking. Not all of them worked. Fire inspector had a problem with a few of them, so we bought some LEDs, and Jeff Harrington installed these for us. As you can see, one's wired as a nightlight. All the other lights in the rink are off, and then when you turn them on, it gets pretty bright down there. So a bunch of new LED light fixtures under the bleachers. They look great. You see Jeff, thank him for installing these for us. Next project, we replaced the former water fountain bubbler and bar sink with these bottle filling stations. So the bottle filling stations were donated by the Friday Night Adult Group led by Jason Hanko. And then the Vest family, Troy and Holly, had a friend, Danny, who's a plumber in town from Kansas City, and Danny installed these for us. So we're excited about this improvement. Again, through donation of material and labor. So thank you. The last project I want to highlight is improvements to the concession stand. A lot going on in here, so take me a little bit to get through it all. But the first thing here is you can see underneath the counter, we have put in a window with some shelving to display some candy from so you'll be able to see it from the outside and clean up a little counter space. So Jeff Harrington put the hole in the wall, and then Brian Froese built and installed this shelving unit. So again, materials and labor were donated, so it turned out great. We painted the walls a light gray. You can see that. So we got some paint at Ace, and Nicole Schlough did most of the painting in here. Turned out really well. We put in some new vinyl plank flooring, which we picked up at Menards. That turned out really well. So again, big thank you to Jeff Harrington, who installed the flooring for us. Turned out really well, looks beautiful. All right, let's talk about cabinets and countertops. So cabinets, we reached out to a number of folks in the construction field and asking them if they had any remodels coming up. We would be interested in purchasing the cabinets that get tore out from the remodel. So we reached out to a number of folks. Again, Donnie and KGL Construction, Shane over at Dreamworks, Casey and Sauk Prairie Remodeling, and a number of them got back to us with options. The ones we went with, you see here, these white ones, those actually came out of a remodel that Matt Ganser was doing down in Verona, and they were donated to us. Very beautiful. So, you see Matt Ganser or any of the others that were looking for cabinets for us, make sure you thank them. We ended up with some beautiful cabinets. Let's talk about the countertops now. These were just installed today. Beautiful granite countertops. Um, just take a look quick. A new sink. Granite above our fridge freezer unit. More granite over here with granite backsplash all the way around. The granite, the cutting, the installation, that was donated by the Chatwood family. Shane and Amanda, can't thank you enough. Looks absolutely beautiful. We're pretty excited about the way this project turned out, and we can't thank the community enough for all the donations to be able to make this happen and keep the costs super low. Still got a little bit of work to do. We got some upper cabinets to put in. We need to finish running our kick plate and base. So then we got to move all this stuff back over to the counters, get our faucet put in for the sink. But this project's turning out beautiful. Can't thank those people enough. And the one other thing I want to mention that you're not going to see on video is a donation from the Saturday Night Super Beginners. So they purchased a bunch of goalie equipment for the 8U program. So that'll be new. There'll be a bunch of new goalie equipment on the 8Uers this year. So thank you to them. If you see any of the people involved with any of these, make sure to let them know that we really appreciate it. Projects are turning out great. We're excited to share these improvements with you. About a month away from having ice and beginning the season. So hope to see you around the rink soon. It's going to be a little bit tough. Start the season. It's going to be a little different than anything we're used to, but hopefully we get there. We're excited to get the kids back on the ice. See you soon.